It is time. It is time to actually finish the Spriggan Enchanter, game 44, world record breaker. Get hype. It's time to do this. So, check it out. Decaying Rune, Serpentine Rune. We've done Vaults 1, we've just cleared Vaults 2. We have to do some slime at some point. And basically we're on the home stretch, so let's not die to a bolt of draining in depths, yeah? That's my best advice to myself. Gozag in my chat seems to think that I'm about to bribe Vaults 5. And that may very well happen. This character he could use the help. Do we have RN+? We actually don't. I'm very careful not to get it so that I die to the bolt of draining later. It's very important to me that I lose in the exact same way that that Elliptic did. We do actually have RN+, we just don't have it on all the time. I have the positive energy as a swap. We'll not let that happen though, perhaps. Anyway, let's take spellcasting to 18. I want to get everything hungerless, including BVC. It does matter to me. So anyhow, I think we can pretty much safely clear the rest of Vaults, V1 through 4. We'll take out 3, we'll take out 4, and then we'll sort of figure things out from there. I don't want to get lightning bolted a billion times, but it's okay. We have our luck. I love that we're in Moon Troll armor. It's a very thematic sort of game to sort of break the streak on, to be wearing both Moon Troll leather armor and Vampire's Tooth. If I found Warlock's Shield, that'd be even better. I normally don't like that item, but I'm a Spriggan, so... yeah, correct. No double lightning on the walls. But he was hasted, so he could get double lightning just by virtue of attacking real fast, you know? Tab, tab, tab. No, not the crystal ball. Hey, thanks for the follow, Revak. That's from the crystal ball command, right? Such a clever command. Alright. Hell yeah, Petrify and everything, BVC, everything's hungerless, except for Malign Gateway and Controlled Blink, which we don't really need to make hungerless, and D-Missile, of course. I think this character gets more use out of training some fighting for hit points. And then I'm just going to have to think about exactly what this character wants. I mean, I could end up in stat form, but with the Moon Troll leather armor, it feels kind of silly. Is Irradiate available? No. No, it's available. I'd have to buy it for 1,200 gold, though. Something that's worth thinking about, I suppose. But I think... I don't know, I think we'll pump the hit points first and see where that takes me. I don't think we need to bribe Vaults 5, actually, by the way. Because we have Controlled Blink, we're in a very good place to just sort of juke the whole floor. Wow, let's perhaps not get hit by all these things at the same time. Bribe depths to style on Elliptic. Well, I will tell you this, I am going to bribe depths, but it's going to be on the way up, not the way down. And that will stop me from getting owned by any particularly pesky panlords. Can't be paralyzed by these guys anymore. Sweet. We're actually doing okay on hit points, by the way. You know, with Guardian Spirit, we have over 160, so that's quite nice. Let's VVC the wizard. Uh-oh. Let's kill him. There we go. Alright, how about this vault? How about this fun vault? The ghost has nothing except for the weapon of freezing. Are there any items in here that I actually care about? Enchant weapon? No. Man, screw this. There's gold in there, but... Saw traps, man. Forget it. No way. Okay, we're gonna finish Vaults 4. Greed is good. Yeah, Gozag wants me to... In my chat box there, Gozag probably wants me to go in there, but... Not going to happen. Best to leave vaults like that alone. I mean, I could open the door after teleporting. Like, read Telly, open the door. But why, you know? Like, what's the purpose, really? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna burn a blink. I messed up. Guess what? I'm not actually a tank. Surprise! We should train dodging, actually. Deimos is still up. I mean, we could get to Octane on this character, probably. Maybe? That is to say, 51 EV, 23 AC? Probably not. Not without staff form. Trying to kill this Entropy Weaver, but he doesn't want to go. Not with that attitude. Fair point. Actually, you know why he wasn't dying is because the green Vaults guy was absorbing some of the damage he was taking. Very good. So very troubling Vaults 4. Surprised that there's so many things at this staircase, but I can keep stair dancing them, I'm happy. What the hell? Where did it summon all that stuff from? I had absolutely cleared this floor. Confusing. Well, we're going to a hallway, man. Ah, the transporter vault. The vault. Okay. Well, I guess that's one way to clear it out. I could just cheese it that way. I keep finding good reasons to leave Convokers alive. Let's get this Rakshasa first. I don't want him copying this stuff. Oh, of course he copies himself. Okay. My BVC is very sad on the damage. You know what? We're going to burn an acid. There we go. I wonder how much stuff is even left in there. I mean, if I was another character, I would risk opening this up for the helmet. But it really doesn't do anything for me, does it? My poor little tiny Spriggan head. Too small. Too small for helmets. No, I've seen that exact situation play out before, Senshi. It's not a fun time. Although, really, Rakshasas can just sort of copy themselves, then copy themselves again, then copy themselves again, and so on and so forth until you have a room full of Rakshasas, which is basically just one. I'm pretty sure I've seen that anyway. Suppose it could have been more than one rock sausage to start with. Nice bounce there. Did we get marked here? We must have gotten marked here at some point, because like this is a significant amount of floor to be fighting all at the same spot. Okay, so first things first, we do have a hatch, so keep that in mind. That's always a tactical thing you want to be aware of when you go into Vaults 4. Like, is that option available to me? Turn LCS to a bolt so it can double zap. Uh-huh. Sure. Let's get strength. Now, I just hope I find some kind of artifact shield. Buckler, that is. Can't wear shields. Too small. Alright, so here's the big choice. Do we go to Crypts now? Do we go to Vaults 5 now? Do we go to Slime? Crypts is probably the safest play. I bet we have Dispel Undead available. No, we don't. Well, we do, but I bet it's for sale. Yep. Book of Death, Holy Wrath Dagger. I do not think we're going for the Holy Wrath Dagger today. Do I have enough damage for Slime? Yeah, absolutely. We have about 1 billion nets. Just kidding, we only have 3. But that's probably enough. The thing is that if I wanted to kill TRJ, I can just... I'll do the MO trick. Sticks to snakes plus MO. We have 2 MOs, so it's enough. Or I could Vuln him and para him. That'd be pretty sick. And then just stab him to death. That's probably fine. And then just C-blink out. Actually, yeah, why am I not just doing that? Okay, our core instead of our elec. Yeah, sounds pretty free to me. Plus billions of stabs. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. I would like to File of Floods this fella back here. Nice. That stops him from... Stopped, I should say, because he's dead. Stopped him from mutating me. Get D-missile back up, walk away. So yeah, I mean, they're going to have a hard time owning me when I have tentacles out. Can't really do that to TRJ, but... What's the sticks to snakes trick? Well, sticks to snakes, the sticks turn into snakes, which are not really considered... oh my god. Yara, excellent spell selection. Alright. But yeah, they're not actually considered summons in the same way as most summon spells. So they are, you can interfire them, which means you can... That means that you can immolate them. Yeah, so what you do is you get TRJ surrounded by about 1 billion snakes and then wait for them to trigger a few jellies. And pretty soon TRJ is dead once that whole chain reaction starts. And you can always do it a couple of times. I like the sort of the melee fight better because it's more reliable. But on a character like this, you know, if I didn't have the ability to just sort of para stab him and then C-blink away, it might be optimal for me to instead go for the MO play. Let's get this gold. Let's go down. Let's get a little para on the big boy. And again, this is okay. I can tab this stuff. Okay, I can, actually, you know what, we're going to stab these fellas. That's right, Great Poison, I am butterfly knifing things to death. I found Vampire's Tooth, you think I'm not going to use it? Come on, man. Yeah, no, I meant like MO. MO is an MO late. Tab, 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 very good. Moon Troll leather armor really pulling its weight. Let's explore Slime 4. Just to be sure. I mean, ideally we find another staircase here, but we really don't even need one, to be honest, on this guy who has C-Blink available. But it looks like this is big enough, we're probably going to find another staircase. And we do. Did you guys know that jellies have the worst awareness in the game, meaning that stealth goes a much longer way with them? Crap. We got mutated. Minus int mutation, very bad. 5 mute potions available though. So perhaps we'll take that off here in a minute. Oh man, my stuff's... We're going to take that off right now, actually. Good. Mutation wand, that exists. You can give yourself, you can malmutate yourself with random effects. Okay. I'd rather not get marked. But if I'm careful here, I won't. How about we paralyze this fella? Stab, stab. Put D-missile back up. Oh, he's wrecking me. Okay. I'll just lamp. At 15 evokes, that does pretty solid damage, as you can see. Just immediately killed the acid blob. And now, let's do the same thing to this one, except with a lightning rod. Didn't kill him, damn. Can I just melee him down even while I'm corroded? Probably not. But I'm so high on hit points that I was able to roll the dice, and it ended up working. That's too much fun for the dev team. Yeah, they don't like mutation roulette, which is a shame because it was one of the more fun things in the game. Yeah, the only kind of randomness that's allowed now, sadly, is clown pies. It's got to be the least enjoyable mechanic possible. I think the goon crawl guys forked mostly because of purple meat, if I'm remembering my lore correctly. Oh, no all-natural TRJ stab today. I'll have to engineer one. Oh, could have gotten a distraction stab against that blob, but didn't quite work out. Goon has removed all sources of malmutate. Oh, I see. Interesting. See, malmutate is a really interesting mechanic, and I don't actually have a problem with it from enemies if it was just slightly, if it just worked slightly differently. Alright, I bet I can save. I bet you that I can get out of here without even using haste. I bet you. Let's Vuln. He's Vulned. Let's paralyze 22%. Come on. There we go. There's the stab. We kill him with one more stab. And then we just, well, I guess that's 14% fail rate. Oops. We actually fail. But we have our core, so we can't die right here. Now we just walk away. Wonderful. Oh, that tells me I should probably train some more translocations, huh? I wonder, can I even drain life from the fake ones with Vampiric? I don't know. No, yeah, I can. Okay. Assuming this is a fake one. Yep, it is. Okay, so the fake ones are very funky in the way that the mechanics actually work. Apparently you can vamp drain them, but what you can't do is you can't use MockLab. Like if you kill them with MockLab, you don't get healed from that, which creates some really tough, kind of a tough annoyance for MockLab characters who want to kill TRJ and then have to fight their way through the rest of the pack, where they're used to, healing through that kind of thing and being able to sustain in a very consistent way. It's not quite the case anymore. Now, I don't know if that's intended or just an oversight, maybe? But, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we're just kind of clearing the floor now. We killed TRJs, so... Alright, buddy. Lightning Rod it is. Minus 16 corrosion. Fight takes a moment. Cool thing about this weapon is that I can actually tab because I heal fast enough that even with my bad AC, I just have to attack a few times and I'm back up to full. So that's kind of cool. Let's pull these guys to the staircase just to be safe. I'd like to get my loot pile. I don't even know what's in it. I didn't even look. Haven't seen all of it, in fact. Here we go. Hey, buddy. I still have Spire. Why wasn't I using Spire against these things? That's a great malmutate blocker. Okay, some gold. Identify. Vinestalker's Tooth. Hell yeah. Sounds like an awesome unrand. I like that. Heal wounds. Spectral weapon, I don't care. More gold, always good. That's a Fan of Gales to replace the one I dropped. Square Barrel Amulet. Amulet of Harm, no thanks. Box of Beasts is great. Haste is great. Can you believe we did TRJ with absolutely no resource expenditure? How cool is that? Got 2 hastes out of the bundle too. Alrighty. Very cool. Let's get this gold. And that gold. I think there was more gold. Leo would be proud. Yeah, I suppose he would be. Back to lair. Hasted Spriggan moves at 0.3 and stabs at 0.2. I thought we determined that the fastest you can ever attack is 0.3. I need to use that finesse quick blade and find out. All right. It's 0.2. Okay. Let's go down. I see that there are no wardens. We're going to go up. My usual shenanigans with... Well, actually, I wonder, can I just tap? Can I tap here? Alright, I guess I'm good enough at tanking to tap here. I'm a little wary because my AC is only 17. So if this goes badly, it goes bad hard. But yeah, I mean, yeah, see, look, I'm taking damage already. PVC. I can get my hit points back. Yeah. This is fine. I'm just going to take him to a wall, you know. Perfect. Alright, we can do this. Go down. Go up. Take him to the wall. With BVC up, their evasion sucks and they're taking damage. Good. No enchanted bucklers or anything dropped. Some enchant armor, but we already have all the enchants we need. Oh, I should put Arlec back up. That's a fault. I was wearing my Arcor still. Arlec is super, super good to have in Vaults 5. I wouldn't go in without it if I can avoid it. So we just sort of tabbed the Vaults 5 entrance and made very little noise, I suppose. It's kind of cool. I'm a ghost. Stab. Stab. Can I get the stab on the... Aw. I thought I could get the stab. Let's silence these fellas so I don't get LCS'd. I can always drink a cancel if I need the silence gone. Let's acid these guys. Don't constrict me, bro. Do some C-blink stabs? Yeah, maybe I should. Check this out. Ice Blast, but it makes no noise, or at least it shouldn't, because it's in the silence. How cool is that? And then if I just use my last... One more acid, that is. Yeah. Pretty much kills both of them. Probably didn't need to use so many resources, to be honest, but we earned a little bit of consumable attrition in Slime 5. Okay, we're going to BVC these fellas. We're actually going to make a malign gateway as well. He'll kill the Etten for me. And he helps me with the Phantasmal Warrior. Cool. Now normally, once I leave the entrance, I say things like, wow, well, the floor is already done. But in this case, there's enough stuff left lying around that we still have significant amounts of floor to deal with. So hopefully we don't make too much noise. I think we kind of did, though. We're attracting a lot of attention. Trying to kill this Etten without taking huge amounts of damage. Nice. Okay, Ancient Lich. I'm level 24. He actually has the ability to possibly do ugly things to me. He is, in fact, the paralyzed guy. We're just going to BVC him. And his orbs are very unlikely to actually work in this awkward tunnel. Have fun, brother. Just keep putting the spire back up. Best of luck. You know, I want you guys to know that BVC is only as good as Fireball. Or so I'm told. Ignore the fact that you can use it to kill liches and ancient liches from behind Spire. But yeah, seriously, this combo is outrageous. So I moved away because I didn't want the priest to be able to see me. Literally anything in the game behind Spellforce Servitor, yeah! Sounds like fun. Uh-oh, I better put on my Ring of Positive Energy so I don't get GG'd by Bolt of Draining. Or in this case, Breath of Draining. I don't want to take the elliptic way out. Let's pull this guy. Let's Lightning Rod here. I want that Demonologist dead. Come on, Halberd. There we go. Wonder how much is left. Killed a whole quadrant. It's usually a good sign. Nice. Uh-oh. Well, that's a lich. Let's find out which book he has by just observing him for a little while. Spry Spriggan of Gozag. Right? Oh, this isn't so good. I'm gonna make sure that there's dudes between me and him at all times. It's the Haunt guy. So he has Banish. And actually, I guess after leveling up, he can't touch me. So that's cool. I guess I'm gonna go towards him then. Doesn't have LCS or anything, but we need positive energy just to be safe. He got GG'd. We found a +6 Ring of Slaying. That's kind of cool, but I think we'd rather have the +4 protection, frankly. I mean, no, I know it sounds sick as hell, but what does this character need? Offense or defense? Believe me, I want to stack Slaying and have fun with it, but man, he's too fragile. Can't do it. I didn't swap our negative, and perhaps I should have. Swap off the other ring. So I don't have RLEC at that point? Questionable. Pretty questionable. This is a good time to wear positive energy. Keep PVCing. Sadly, I can't drain Shadow Dragons. Great. It just occurred to me that I should be I should probably get regen. Pretty free at this point. Tons of charm, tons of necromancy. Ring of our Poise. Probably don't need to carry that around. Do it, then go to depths and show me how it's better. I'm like a regular blokes. That only works on me once. I cannot be fooled twice in the same way. Wonder what kind of lich this is. It looks like he had a lightning bolt. It's kind of cute that he can just do that through the Titan. He can lightning bolt twice, but we have our Lek. Nevertheless, we're going to summon a forest. Wow, There we go. There. GG. So I think we're going to be saving gold for the rest of the game. Not going to spend it on anything. I want to have roughly 14 billion bribes available to me. Unless I find a good shop, I'll probably buy stuff from a shop. Always swap Harlech for any amount of Slay. Anyway, we're training from tons of T-Lokes. I suppose I could stop at this point, as long as I keep Wizardry on. This stuff is very, very castable. That means I can get Disjunction as well. Once I'm ready, I can trade that for control Blink once we are ready to go to Zot, since you can't control Blink in there. I think I'll just take dodging to 26 perhaps. Keep training evocations till the end. What title do we want? Perhaps the stealth title? We'll see. I'll turn on stealth for a bit though. Okay, let's well, the question is, do you guys want me to go to Crypt or not? I think it's probably optimal, but take some time. Go buy an Envo manual and get the Envo title for Gozag. No, what we do is we abandon Gozag, and then we worship Zen for a while, and then we go back to Gozag. Crypt for those torment stabs. Hell yeah. Oh man, he woke up. Quicksilver Dragon Skeleton, uh-oh. Let's silence, so he can't just LCS my ass. I've got a Vampire's Tooth, you can't do this to me. Let's acid him. Took 3 to actually make it do anything. Let's lamp. Let's just swing on him till he's dead. Got that debuff helping us. You abandon Gozag, then go Zen, then switch to Wu Jin, but after that you actually go to Fedhas, and then you abandon Fedhas and you go to Lagonu. That is the essential combo. High Roller Jory. Gotta follow Elliptic Spin guide for the memes. Well, his guide was more of a skill guide than a location guide, and I absolutely did not follow that. Although he did say to take stealth to 27, which I can't say I agree with. It's not like a horrible choice. Just seems a little wasteful. That is the essential shitpost. That's the only kind of shitpost I make. Uh-oh, I'm flayed. And MR/Tude. Not so good. It's Marjorie. Still have RF plus, right? Yeah, I just mostly tab these fellas. Yeah, Wu Jian is pretty confusing. Which is why I don't really like to use him, because I'll be honest, I don't fully understand exactly how the attack speeds work. But yeah, as usual, I'm doing Crypt on a character that feels maybe not quite as strong as it could be. Because, I mean, for one, I get experience, and for two, I get loot. And while the loot might not be very good, one thing I know I'm getting out of this is sort of exponential power in terms of I'm getting gold. You know, and gold is going to give me those 6 stabs, with, or those sick bribes, rather. Which I suppose might lead to 6 stabs, if I get enough ally distracts. but basically it's going to make the end game free for me. Sick bribe stabs. Okay. Yeah, no, you don't want to attack you really actually don't want to attack the guys you've bribed, because I think that makes all of them go hostile at that point. Okay, Stone Giant Simulacrum, I see that you're a rough customer. Do not backstab prostitutes. Cursed Ring of Evasion. Not using that today. Oh man. We've been tormented. How do I want to fight a Cursed Skull on this guy? I think I just cast Malign Gateway, maybe? Yeah. I feel a bit more experienced. Well, it killed something, but probably not the Cursed Skull, because I see summons still coming. I think it just killed him. Yeah, see, the correct answer is I don't fight him. The the Malign Gateway does it for me, you see. That's the plan. And it worked out just fine. I'm going to tab these guys. Make sure D-Missile's up. A lot of damage possible from War Gargoyles. Hey, I've gotten the skull map, it's just been a little while. Maybe I just never get it when you're watching. I do like the ASCII maps. Pretty cool. Although, vaults are not supposed to draw anything, so I guess those rules are only followed some of the time. When I tried to submit a vault, they were like, no, it can't it can't look like anything. So, gee, what about that giant skull or any of the other drawings, of which there are like probably a dozen at least. That one very particular spider ending comes to mind. Yeah, War Gargoyles are no joke. Aesthetically pleasing. Okay, we can tab this stuff as long as it's all BBC'd. See if we can stab this Lich. Oh, and the second Lich. Not the Ancient Lich, but we stabbed 2 Liches. Let's just see if we can't kill this one. He could be the LCS Lich, but that's 144 damage, which is... I have more hit points combined with mana than that. Uh-oh, he is hasted now, but we're still attacking with Vamp Touch, so it's very, very fast. Turns out he is the easy Lich. One of the easy Liches. Okay, bunch of artifacts I don't care about. And can't even use. But we got gold. Now, I did not write Rose Crypto in the vault. I'm going to be honest with you, it was a vault that looked like the Bitcoin symbol. So, I mean, I would understand disallowing it on that basis, but they tried to say that it was, it couldn't be any ASCII art at all, which is just false. Yeah, it was actually an arrival vault. It was supposed to be, you walk in, and it had like gold lying around it. It was just like a wealth-themed vault to walk into the game in. And it was going to have like the Gozag tiles for the floor. It's supposed to tempt you with the riches of the dungeon. Beat connect. That's the one way to trigger me, is you like, I'm very hard to annoy, but then you say that BitConnect is the same thing as Bitcoin, and I go wild. I mean, not really, but guy was hilarious. What did he say? I am now finally financially independently. Wonder what he's doing these days. That's it, Wesley. We're not friends anymore. Oh, I see. All right, let's. This is Bone Dragon 2 Electric Boogaloo. This time we have the tools to take him out very easily with the help of a tentacle. Yeah, you too, Wesley. This is wow. This is a very empty crypt, but I'm okay with it. We got a ton of gold, something like 2,000 at least. Back to dungeon. I think we can go win, you guys. We have our 4 runes. Good to go, man. Let's hit up those depths. I need to get to 1337 gold. Or 13337. I'm not just elite, I'm elite. You know what would be cool, even now, if I had Invis, that'd be awesome. And you know what? It actually is available. So we're going to go get it. I need to kill this stuff first, though. Second ice cave. It's the ice hell. But yeah, I mean, with Invis, we can tab like a significant amount of depths even. And it'll even be useful, to be honest, it'll even be useful in Zot, so let's buy that Book of Burglary. Now it's a level 6 spell. Oh wow, we need more hexes. Whoops. Amnesia is available. Is there anything we're not using? We're actually using all of this except for Petrify. And because I have so many paralysis, I am okay with Amnesia and Petrify. It is time to get that Manual of Hexes. Thank you for reminding me, Gozag. Amnesia the Petrify. Memorize and Viz. Let's see where that manual is. D10, which of course we can afford because of Gozag. Thank you, Gozag. I'll put it outside for you. Oops. Inventory space, man. Inventory space. We can drop remove curses. We'll never need those again. Just Invis myself right here. but it's not going to work against Zhengxi. Okay. Okay. Hey, look, it's Isel. No stabs on Isel today. Alright, let's roll. Enjoy my tentacle. I'm walking away. Isel more like Diesel. Oh, Diesel, I see. Yeah, this is not a good place for him to show up in terms of him killing players. Pretty weak at this point, I suppose. Check it out. Yara's on the lich. Boom. Ow. Okay. Alright. Didn't block that orb of destruction. See ya. Took a lot of pain there. Tuck dance the lich. They don't have weapons. What would that do for me? We actually lack RN plus still, so there's still time for us to get Bolt of Draining to death. I'll brave the flames for the gold. Let's go into hell and get that horn. Aww. Okay, I'm gonna Vuln. Paralyze, stab, kill, grab. Can't carry that many items, oh no. Too many liches show up, quaff resist, yeah. Except resist doesn't actually give you RN+. And I'm leaving my Ligma behind, oh no. But hey, we got the horn. That is good. That is very good. Good stab. Good stab. Uh-oh. Sentinels marked. Cute. Very cute. We got a floating eye. Well, I think we can just lamp. I see that lamp worked in a just exceptionally hilarious way. Yeah, the video is like maybe like a second behind the audio. Leave Alcor alone. Or are you telling me it's worse than usual? Because I can like restart the stream if that's potentially an issue. Anyway, this lamp sucked. Let's fear. I'd really like to kill him, but I can't. I don't have the power, man. He's fleeing. Just keep attacking. This is fine. You can paralyze me here if you want to. Lightning to take some down. Good. BVC didn't quite have the range to make it happen. Believe it or not, BVC has some minor limitations. One of which is that it can't reach the absolute edge of line of sight. Is that really Invis that does that? I've not heard of this, but I wouldn't I wouldn't even be surprised, man. Can tab this stuff. And Viz putting in some serious work, damn. I'm a little faster than you. There we go. Yaras. Yaras. Tab. There's acquirement. Tele, acquire, fear. Holy word is always good to have. This time I think I'm going to acquire, armor. Get a hat. Get a +4 hat with our poison stealth. Oh, alrighty. I don't like that the orange clashes with my moon troll armor. On the other hand, it seems to kind of make me look like Donald Trump. Look at that. Look at that hat. I've got Trump hair. I'm okay with this. All right. I'm more okay with the +4 hat though, man. That's a lot of AC for a Spriggan. Make the dungeon great again. That's what my Spriggan's trying to do. Is it supposed to be a beret, I wonder? The tile is just so tiny that it's kind of hard to even tell what it's supposed to be. Wow, that's another floating eye. Put a spire here. Okay, he hasn't gotten hip to me just yet. He's not charged. Now he's fully charged, but he'll die next turn from the floating from the BVC. Likewise, you can summon all the demons you want, but Lich goes down. Smite targeted spell that goes full loss that just does like 4 damage just to kill floating eyes. Well, the biggest thing about floating eyes that makes them incredibly unfair, in my opinion, is that the charge does not end. You know, I could spend 4 billion turns and the charge would not end. I could spend that time out of line of sight, doesn't matter, just fully charged forever. I think the charge should disappear if you leave line of sight of the floating eye. And frankly, I think that's probably intended. They just kind of wrote the monster wrong, maybe? I don't know. Hey, it's the broom closet. Yeah, airstrike. You could airstrike. Good airstrike to take care of those floating eyes. Let's invis. Just tab this whole group of guys. Oh, not in the water. I can't believe we're actually successfully tabbing things as a Spriggan who's not in stat form. I mean, that's fun. Normally I wouldn't think such a thing would be possible, but apparently it is. I'm probably tempting fate, though. High AC, or high EV, low AC character, you know. Spriggan tabbing. That is Boris. What up, Boris? Yaras. Boris has that iron shot. We don't want to get iron shotted today. So it's time to bust out Mr. Malign Gateway and to walk away. Nice paralyze. I'm approaching reverse diesel. It's Octane. There's a name for this. Yeah, we are training an awful lot of dodging, and I feel real good about that fact. Can I tab all this? I bet I can. Hell yeah. You are hellfiring me. Can't see invisible, but doesn't really stop him from hellfiring. It's really, I tell you what it is it's the Vampire's Tooth that's letting me do this, surprisingly enough. Interesting Angel Volt. Okay, let's be careful not to get paralyzed here. Why don't we use Horn? Oh, okay, this is fine. Could have gotten MR/2'd and then paralyzed by the Great Orb if I took that a little more recklessly. Hey, Hectate, what's up, man? Quick at 5 armor. I need that ring of robustness. Okay, that's a cloak. Let's identify it, I guess. Curse +0, haha. Oh man, you guys, we're getting close. We're getting very close. Yeah, we just tabbed a Quicksilver Dragon. What a boss. Okay, hold on, let's go up. Flayed Ghost scares me. Farm Ziggs for the ring. No. This is coming to a close, man. It's time. It's time for us to take this win. I see Boris has showed up again. Put a Spire in the way so I don't get LCS'd, and by LCS'd I actually meant orbed. Keep him BVC'd so the tentacle kills him. Tab. Swap to Gozag. Alright, I swapped to Gozag. Did it just for you. Come on. There we go. I suspect that one of these Shadow Dragons is not real. I suspect that a trick is being played on me by this Rakshasa. Have I mentioned just how much I dislike Rakshasas? There we go. Rakshasa. How do I say it? I always get it wrong. It's a very hard word to say, to be fair. SH before S. Rashaksha? Rashasha? I think I'm just going to accept that I can't pronounce that. Rakshasa. Wow, I was saying Rakshasas. It's like a girl named Sasha in a rock band. Rakshasa. I don't know, man. Let's back off from this. I want the Yaras. There we go. Come on. These guys are just meleeing a little too hard. Okay, perfect. Tab. Once you reach critical mass, you know, once a few things are gone, you can overheal the rest of the damage and just tab through. That is a rock wall. Could have gotten MR/2'd there. And paralyzed, that wouldn't have been good. Ball through shaft, depth 5. Magic map. Invis. Tab all this garbage. Ah, D-missile. Don't forget the D-missile. Okay, stop tabbing. There's a lich. What kind of lich is it? Not the kind I need to be all that worried about, although Force Lance could be ugly. That is a Caustic Shrike. Okay. That means it's time for our friends Malign Gateway plus Forest. Well, see, the dragon can't do as much damage to me as LCS. Okay, we'll just VVC this stuff and swing on it. To be honest, I think I'm gonna lamp. Dude, I'm convinced. I thought the guy was wrong. Who was it that said that Invis has some kind of weird interaction with Lamp? That's the second time while Invis, Lamp has done something bizarre. Lamp did this to me in Sprint earlier. It's weird. We also have Boris again, so let's just lightning some of these guys. And Acid. Acid again. Dead. Now I don't want to get Boris with a lightning or with iron shot, so put a lightning spire between us and him. And he goes down to BVC plus flame. As far as shafts go, this could have been worse. Let's go back up though. Doesn't he? I knew that would pique your interest there. I was hoping you would notice. I bet you Lamp is programmed in a bizarre way, because I have not been able to intuitively make heads or tails at all of really how it's supposed to work. And usually I can figure these things out without looking at the code at all. That is a lot of code. I figured. Keep him in the BVC. This goes down. This is our last depths floor, man. I could do some zig, but I don't think I really need to. Yeah, I think we'd be taking more of a risk doing the zig than not, since, to be honest, a statue floor could be deadly for this character. Hey, NaNe Badger, what's up? Hey, you don't know there's going to be a win yet. We could get bad lucked. We could get clown pied still. It's not likely, but could happen. Alright. Come on, let me melee this guy. There we go. I mean, we got tellied into the elf end vault today, so how much more bad stuff could happen, I wonder. This guy's floating over the lava. Pretty much tab this stuff, I guess. Good. Risky, my dude. Well, you don't die. You just get drained really heavily if your flight ends. All right, it's time to go. Time to go into Zot. Time to win this game. I'm in Viz. I'm going to tab this starting group of Draconians. Easy enough. We are going to dive, because this character is strong enough to do it. That's only if stuff doesn't follow me over here, you know? I have to kill the stuff that does come. Get disjunction. Thank you for reminding me. I'm sure I would have remembered to do that, but probably would have been after doing a floor or two of Zot. There we go. I knew I said I was going to do that. I grab some of these goodies we just found. Oh, I keep finding things. I keep finding good items. Just chilling out here. I don't want a full clear Zot, but if you want to keep giving me like this sort of daisy chain of good items, I have to pick them up. That's really interesting, doesn't he? Oh, disjunction is great, Clef, you'll love it. We probably won't need it, but it is good. Invis, tab, tab, tab. Thankfully, Invis just sort of slaughters all of the popcorn in Zot, leaving you only to have a challenge from the actual, you know, challenging monsters. Orbs of Fire, Electric Golems, Clowns. Yeah, I suspect that Lamp does something very strange with line of sight. That's a really good assumption, I think. Okay, let's try to use Lamp. Oh! That's so bizarre. Every single time it screws up in a really strange way. Tab, tab, tab. You know what? We have 10 ammo. Why don't we use some? Big explosion. Ouch. This floor is so tiny that I'd probably have to fight the whole thing anyway, so I don't mind making a ton of noise. What we're going to do, though, is go up, and rest up, and eat up, and then go back down. I know Invis doesn't help versus Golden Dragons, but I expected more Draconians. Here's one. Here's a few. I don't need to acid. That would be a waste. Kill the Constrictor. It's got to be the whole floor. We made so much noise and the place is so packed. Let's grab this gold. Oh man, there's a Shadow Dragon. $51 gold, not bad. We have 14,000. That's 4 bribes. Almost 5. Probably 5 by the time I'm done. Let's dig. I want to make a straight shot to the exit. Okay, tab the Golden Dragon. Get a nice stab on this corn cob. Go down to Zot 4, magic map. See how many stabs we can get here. Quite a few. Uh-oh, let's not get slowed. And if we do, let's do it in a hallway. I'm fully clearing this because, well, I always fully clear Zot 4 at least, so that I have places to run to if Zot 5 proves to be challenging, which it usually does. What's my stealth at? 23.6. So not bad. Don't really care if I get zerked here. Whoa. Okay. Alright, big Kazlau boy. Let's use the horn. Go invis. I don't want to be invis. Wait. I bet I'm going to get contaminated. I did not. What can I drop? You know what? At this point, I don't need this manual. Grab the Ice Blast. Should bribe before entering ZOT5 because of traps. I absolutely always do that if I'm being clever. For that exact reason, actually. Because the thing is, you could go down. Hey, there's a robe here. Artifact robe. Yeah, you could go down and immediately get teleported into the end vault, and at that point, bribe doesn't help you as much as it could because you are surrounded by stuff you've already seen. So bribe will not bribe stuff that you have already come into contact with. Thankfully, we didn't get immediately teleported. It's very strange looking ZOT5. Wait, all these draconians are on my side. Do the majority of players not hate traps just happening based on new tiles? Yes, that is an extremely, extremely hated change, but the unfortunate thing is that this is not a game where player opinion really gets paid attention to by the devs anymore. And if you raise enough of a stink about issues, they will just sort of slander you. At least that's been my experience. I mean, I've had some of the devs of this game just sort of make up a bunch of really horrible things about me because I disagreed with them one too many times. So to answer your question, yeah, I think if you did a poll of DCSS players, they would say that the new trap system is terrible, but there's really nothing that can be done about it other than forking the game, because the reality is that the devs don't really listen to that kind of criticism or take it well. Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, I like the fact that it made the early game less painful, but then, you know, so much stuff was added to make it more painful. Check it out, we just kind of screwed up here. Let's bribe again. Honestly, I'm gonna showboat, and I'm gonna go straight for the orb. On the other hand, we have these damn liches, so I probably shouldn't do that. Making an existing flaw worse. Yeah, that is a hugely clever way to put it, man. I think that pretty much hits the nail on the head, you know. But it's like, how do you get someone to listen to criticism if they're just not inclined to do so? I mean, it's a very, very bad change. It sort of exposes a flaw that's always existed to some degree in DCSS, which is that the trap system is pretty RNG based, especially in the early game, but kind of everywhere. You know, like you saw what happened in Elf 3. Okay, well, this is my fault. I let myself get abyssed. I could have gotten paralyzed, so I guess I'm happy that didn't happen. I got Zot trapped is what happened here. So, yeah, Abyss 5, and we were marked here too. And there's no space for me to pull out my malign gateway. So I guess we're having a little detour into the Abyss today. Yeah, it's great. 5-rune game, maybe. Maybe. Easy 5th rune, yeah. This may very well be the vault right here. If I can get into it. I don't see the floor tiles that mark it as a... Stopping by to give Laconu a high five. Yeah! Trying to, anyway. I mean, to be honest, I don't care about the rune, but suppose I'd take it. Invis so we don't get tormented. What's all this then? Hey look, lamp didn't totally screw me. Let's scatter shot. Hold on, let's acid. And I'll ice blast. Made it to the exit, okay. We're still bribed down here. Got a whole mess happening. I got a little too showboaty and shouldn't have even come in here this deep. Convert to Laconu for essential spin. Alright. Hey, let's charm this guy. Let's fail to charm this guy. Finally, there we go. I would like to immolate, but that might piss off my bribes. So we'll just kind of let them duke it out here. Oh, there's a clown. Okay, this is a great place for clouds. Very good cloud. Enjoy getting negative energied, clown. Okay, we didn't get pied at all. That's great. You know what? I'm just sort of gonna march on out of here and take a little rest. Feel more experienced. I mean, my allies are doing work. Blind Gateway will also kill some of these things. These guys are just going to fight against each other forever. I could disjunction, but I think I just walk away. It's fine. The thing is, malign gateways are totally immune to orbs of fire. So it's pretty sick when you can get them. When you can make one fight an orb of fire. Alright, I'm gonna rest, then I'm gonna grab this. I'm just gonna take the telly. It's good, telly. Let's get on out of here. Here it is. The world record. The world record orb run. I'll just walk away from this fella. Where's my digging? Here it is. Go into depths first. Take a step. I want to bribe the depths to be safe. It's happening. We actually make it very quickly to the dungeon. To be safe, I will bribe the dungeon as well. Kill this thing. Where are my pogs at? Bribe should keep us really, really safe on the orb run. Up we go. Oh, final boss. Deva. How do I want to get past her? That's actually kind of risky on a Spriggan if I hang out with her next and hang out near her for long enough. Why don't we fog, haste, and juke. We have tons of resources. Probably a Seraph nearby, I just saw an Angel too. We'll cast Disjunction for fun. GG. Boom. 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 Alright, you guys. Yeah, man. Thanks, man.
Take my bits, you sexy bastard.
Oh, man. Am I going to try to keep trying to streak longer? I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it too much. Maybe. Maybe. We have our 44 wins, though. Hey, thanks for the follow, Clef. I was only going to get that follow if I won. Otherwise, no follow for me. Mono DDAR from now on. 44 consecutive wins, man. Hey, Tia Slip, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I would do next. We did the Elliptic Streak and we beat the one that he lost on. I guess we could try to make sure that all backgrounds and species are represented. But I'm not going to select. I'm not going to select the combo. Bring it up to 100? Nah, not yet. That would take quite a long time, Wesley. But yeah, I mean, we could turn it into a great and greater player streak. That'd be interesting. Yeah, there was a Vine Stalker. There was no Mummy. There's no Knoll. There's no Baraki, and there's probably a couple others that are not represented. I don't think there's a Deep Elf, but maybe. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Mom. All right, 910. Oh man, that was a marathon, dude. That was a very long stream. Some run victory lap. No way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do next. Maybe I'll stream something entirely different. I was going to take a break from DCSS for a while. I mean, it's kind of nice to see streaks that are unbroken in the list. At least it will be when they fix the Akrasi X core ports. Yeah, I always thought it was neat that ZXC has a 33 streak that remains unbroken. You know, he hasn't lost a game, so he can always come back and try to challenge me. But I saw the cake with a mummy fell at deprived. No, they got to put that in mainline first. Stream WoW Classic. I heard that the nostalgia servers were better. Like the custom non-Blizzard servers were actually better than the new classic ones. At least that's what I was told. I don't know for a fact. But yeah, maybe. I don't think I'll pay for a Welka subscription, but you know, just because I feel like that would consume my life. But no, I might stream some chess. I might stream some Tome. Maybe like a different roguelike. We'll see. How does it feel? Man, I don't know. I don't know how it feels. Feels good, I guess. I've been trying to get this for a while, so I'm happy. I'm happy that we finally got it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I might stream some Dota 2. That's an option. How much does Dota 2 cost? Is that free like League of Legends, or is their payment model different? I don't know if I can bring myself to pay for a MOBA. I'd like to see some Tome or other roguelikes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely do that. I've played a little Tome on stream before, but did you die while doing this streak and have to start over, or was it one shot? Probably like a year ago, I started this, and then I died on like the second game on like the Kobold, that was the Kobold Earth Elementalist, because I just wasn't, I mean, honestly, I'll tell you what, the reason why I failed then and I succeeded now is not only did I become a better player, but also I streamed every single game, and for me, it kind of keeps me on my toes, keeps me paying attention, and I make less mistakes. You know, there's no chance for my brain to sort of turn off and do some stupid thing if I'm literally talking through all my actions as I'm doing them. So it's like I kind of attempted it before, but not really. I only got like 2 games in. But yeah, I mean, other than that, no, I didn't have to start over. It was, like I said, it was just like I did the Tengu once before, and then I died on the Kobold. So, but yeah, I think that's definitely going to be it for the night. I have been streaming for like like six hours. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Give me a follow if you haven't yet, and you'll see some more content like this. I know I've gotten a few extra viewers over the last couple days for the purposes of the world record run. I mean, probably like 10, 15 more people. Hey, Blue. Thank you, Blue, Blue, Blue. Much appreciated, man.
Subway 100 bonus 10 obligatory victory
Subway.
bit.
That's a good emoji. I like that. I gotta get a hold of that Subway. But yeah, yep, I'm sleepy. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I appreciate the bits, and I appreciate the follows and the subs and all the good stuff. And in the company of all the people who were nice enough to chat with me today. But until next time, I am signing out. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.